Hello. I am on time. Imagine that. Let's see. Ram's in the chat. Snafu, Thousand Men. I have a couple of viewers over on Rumble. Let me know if the audio is okay. I was on a stream last night with MG and they said my audio was pretty low, so I'm trying to fix that. Not sure if you saw it, but yesterday I was on the episode, I think it was episode 194 of Space Couch with Brian Grobner of the Gothsicles. Great numbers for views, but I'm wildly unpopular with his fan base right now. So if you can check that video out, it was actually a lot of fun. It's just a little 30 some minute I don't know, chat where we nerded out a little bit. So it was a good time. But yeah, people have a lot of negative things to say about me based off of Twitter, I guess. But you're not here to talk about that or listen to me talk about that. I am revisiting Northern California because we did start it last week on WaifuCast Friday. WaifuCast Friday. But we kind of, as live streams usually do when there's a panel, it kind of just shifts topics. And I wouldn't say it was derailed, but kind of left the main topic of the evening. And that was great. I had a great time. I hope everyone else did too. But yeah, so I had some saved. I had like 25 saved. I think we got through about 8 of them, maybe, on Friday. But I have some more from mid-October. But I was poking around today, and I think there's some newbies that we should share. Let's see. There's also a couple other things. My Instagram is not cooperating with me right now. I have my personal page, and then I have like a cooking page. And I got switched to my cooking page and I haven't been able to log back into my personal one on my computer, so it's hard to share stuff this way. Oh, and I did pin in the chat. I made some merch for the channel, Casual Lush, because it's me. It's what I do. And some tats in the autonomous zone, and what do I have? Oh, the ooh, f and woo, like Rami says in the chat. So yeah, without further ado, let me get my chat windows up because sometimes StreamYard, it shows me all the comments there, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm going to bring up those puppies. Hold, please. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Mine's been pretty decent, except for some DMs about the ramifications of yesterday's appearance on Space Couch. But I hope Brian deals with it well, and I hope they just shift topics and move on. Anyway, so let me see here. We've got Rumble, pop out chat, and I know most of you, if you're listening to this on a Monday, you're probably working or doing something important, and you can't chat. I have been told that people lurk. They aren't able to type in the chat, and so I appreciate you hanging out and listening to my nonsense, because this is fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you. Dagnabbit. There's my Yahoo, my YouTube window. Good grief. Am I like one of the few people that still use a Yahoo email account? I mean, to be fair, I have like a dozen email accounts, but there's the pop out chat. There you are. Let's see. Okay, so there's a little bit of a delay between the YouTube chat window and what StreamYard shows me. So, 1,000 Men. Have a bunch of paperwork on my desk in case anyone drops by. I'll look like I'm working. Nice. That's how we do it. That's all that matters. Like there was this guy. He was in the maintenance department for this place I used to work, and he would just carry around, those giant wrenches. Speaking of wrenches, Snafu has one. Hey, Keebler. He would just walk around with like this, what, 2.5 foot wrench. I don't know. It was ginormous. But anytime the superintendent would go out, he'd just like make an appearance, have like this like expression on his face, like something's really bothering him, or there's trouble he can't figure out, or it's a problem he can't figure out. So it's just like consternation and carrying a wrench. And so the superintendent would be like, "Great job, Keebler's working. Yay! Thanks for being here." And so, okay, another thing with StreamYard. So it shows me one person is watching. I have it up on another screen. I know Thousand Men's here, Keebler's here. Snafu's going to be in and out. But there's at least two. Come on, StreamYard. Give me some slack. And I'm still under review for monetization on YouTube. It's been, I think, going on 5.5 weeks now. YouTube doesn't like me. I don't know if YouTube knows what to do with my channel, but yeah, I don't know. I do have an active community guideline strike though. Keebler, it only shows you one as well. That's weird. I mean, you're watching. I'm watching. Well, I have it up anyway, but yeah, lies, lies. Don't believe anything you see on the internet. But yeah, I've been under review for monetization, and it's just like the first tier of monetization, like where you can have super chats and you can have like your little members only nonsense and stuff. You can connect your merch store, which again I linked to the pop out chat to the chat. I pinned to the top actually. But yeah, 5.5 weeks. It says it typically takes about a month, but I know Shizzy was monetized recently. I'm very happy for him, and there was a few others. It took like 3 days, like 2 or 3 days. Oh no. There's a show, we've watched a couple episodes called Down for Love, and it's really sweet. I think the producers saw the success of Love on the Spectrum, which was an adorable show. The Australian version, anyway. The American one didn't really land for me as well, but yeah, there's some characters in there that are awesome, and you root for them, and it's like, oh, my heart. It's so sweet. But then, like, the Down for Love, I don't know. There's a common thing. They're like, yeah, I want to have sex. That was episode 3 yesterday. And he's like, yeah, I want to have sex. And he's like, just like, well, no major expression. He wasn't joking. It was just, yeah, I gotta get it. Oh my gosh. All right. So, you know what? I mentioned the merch store. I might as well just bring it up. Um, there's t-shirts. There's, what's this there? Stickers, glassware, drinkware, tank tops for the ladies because you know I like my tank tops. So anyway, and Ram with his ooh, f, and woo, um, it's cute and appropriate, so wholesome. And there is a discount code, wholesome, 10% off for the first month of this, whatever this is. I've never done this before for myself anyway. I helped out with like merch stuff for companies, but I'm new to this. We'll work the bugs out. I think. If my link works, let me share. Waifu Crone. It was funny on the Space Couch yesterday. He actually called me like, didn't he call me Waifu Chrome? I think he was like talking about like this made up video game. What would it look like or what would it be like? Anyway, he's a funny guy. He's so cool. Um, so we got sweatshirts, got zip ups, pullovers, t-shirts, tank tops, pint glass, and yes, I ordered from my own store. So see that soon. Let's see. Oh, and this one, this design. Wholesome Crew. I left up, your own interpretation, your imagination for why it's whole. Uh, but yeah, I have a lot of fun doing like designy stuff. Uh, so Friday, I think it was Friday. I don't know. Someday in the last few days, I was tinkering around with designs and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Bobby's here. Yeah, you boomer. Yeah, not in the literal sense, but in the modern sense, I guess. We all boomer. You boomer, I boomer, we all boomer. Oh, and Bobby, you showed up for the show yesterday. Thank you so much. The only haters that were commenting, maybe there was just one really that was in the chat, was on Facebook. So all I saw was the wholesome crew. So that was good to see you guys there and interact a bit. But yeah, that's the merch store. And let's just jump right into where we left off before we get into the new stuff. This delay between chats is driving me nuts. think it's gotten worse. The Dunmer. I don't know what that means. Anywho, um, all right. So this is one. Let me share the right tab. This is one that I wanted to get input from the crew, um, just because it's so weird. It's so weird. Why are people so weird? And I need to send that Instagram thing to myself so I can show you the weird that I saw today. If I saw it in my feed, you're gonna have to see it today too. Dark Elves and Elder Scrolls. I'm unfamiliar. I'm sorry. I'm a nerd, but I don't know all the nerd things. I know of Elder Scrolls though, so half a point for knowing of. Okay, so this one again, we're back in Northern California. Baker Beach swimming or not with Alex in the area of Richmond, which, if you're not familiar with the geography of Northern California, it's one train stop away from Berkeley. It's north of Berkeley. So, just give you an idea. Alex, I did swim. It was not recommended. Your turn. I feel like there's so much coded language in these things, and it's so cryptic that it plagues me. But yeah, this one caught my eye just because it was weird. Nothing too spectacular about it, but eh. Let's see. I'm gonna skip around from some of these, but there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of 50-something to 60-something swingers that use this. 50s couple looking for a woman from Home Depot. And Home Depot, I think Megan Fox has talked about it like months ago about like places to meet women. Not wrong. Or it's been a while because I currently live in a small town, and it's not the same as living in Northern California. We have a lot of people, a very diverse population, ballsy people too. Small town, country town, not so much, or not so like willing to approach you. But up in Northern California, where we were, Lowe's and Home Depot, guys would just, "Hi, how are you doing?" And they didn't work there. First of all, they didn't work there. They weren't trying to help me find the right color of paint or anything. But how you doing? And like, okay, following from aisle to aisle, I guess that would be creepy, but it happened a couple of times. But yeah, more willing to like strike up conversation, especially with a female in Home Depot by herself, I guess. But yeah, not a bad place if you're looking, I guess. To be fair, I was a little creeped out. Maybe it's not so great. But if you're a woman and you're looking for a man, you can probably find one there. Also, Tractor Supply. Uh, you know, you get the looks. It's like, okay, push my cart and do my thing. But yeah, something about hardware stores and that type of shop where people feel emboldened. I don't know. Anyway, we were really enjoying our talk with you. Sorry our friend interrupted us just when things were getting flirty. If you see this, say hi. We would love to talk more. Talk, at the very least. And I know there's that whole thing about pineapples in the grocery store, but is it really? Is that just an urban legend? Or do people actually do that? I mean, it's so widespread now that, like, you could do that and people would, yeah, I guess it would work. Anyway, weirdos. Adult store? Question mark. And I didn't translate this, but I'm getting the vibe. Widespread pineapples. Yes. Adult store. I'm presuming I could just pop this in translator, but I'm just gonna go off of what I'm getting here. Um, Something about meeting there, and basically, can you be discreet? By the store now at 12:03 on October 20th. I'm friendly guy looking for a clean tool. Yeah, these like right now posts always get me and crack me up. It's like no standards, just I mean if they have preferences, sure, like Will always says. I have preferences, but no standards. And there's yeah, any dark pipe in Manteca? I need some dark pipe laid soon. Please show qualifying material. Older preferred. Let me know if you're interested so we can get the job done. Cue the Home Depot music, right? Oh, gosh. These people. Black guy I met in Taco Bell parking lot. I was a younger guy and you were an older black gentleman. We met on Tinder, I believe, and I believe, doesn't really remember, and only met in person once behind Taco Bell to get to know each other. And I lost your contact after that. Text me if you see this. Any other hung, hit me up. Again, looking for you, specific person or anybody. Yeah. Uh, Cafe Frida, businesswoman, black skirt in Santa Rosa on October 20th, 3:30 in the afternoon. Lunchtime, you were subtle slash intriguing slash attractive. Nothing like a healthy woman in a black skirt with legs showing. Smiley face. Thank you for sharing. We exchange glances. Chat sometime? Please. The little additions always crack me up. Please. Um, the Park Ultra Lounge Zoo After Party in Sacramento. You were the tall blonde wearing a white shirt and blue hat. Okay, again, and we mentioned this on Friday. If you read it from the perspective of a female versus a male, the dynamic changes. Even if you go female for man, male for female, male for male, like the story just gives a wholly, totally different vibe for me. Anyway, you were the tall blonde wearing a white shirt and blue hat. I'm guessing the tall blonde is a man. You kept looking back at me, and I couldn't stop looking at you. You're absolutely gorgeous. I was the guy in all white with the blue stuff on his eyes. Like eyeshadow? I mean, if it's a gay man for looking for a gay man, and he wouldn't he refer to it as eyeshadow? I don't know. I'm sorry I didn't ask you to dance. You obviously wanted me to, but I was just too shy in the moment. Then later, I was really disappointed I didn't take the opportunity to introduce myself to you. I'd like to actually dance with you this time. Wouldn't it be crazy if I found you this way? Absolutely. Absolutely insane. I mean, how do we find people that are like, well, then you have to vet them. How do we find these people that have had success stories? There's probably a website, and they're probably all fake. Oh no, backdoor repair. And the Hercules. So when I first moved to Northern California, being from Southern, everything has is Spanish names a named a Spanish name or word or whatever. So moving up there, I saw Pinole and I called it Pinole. And I got laughed at so freaking hard. And I mentioned this too, San Rafael, spelled San Rafael. Sorry, it's actually San Rafael. It's like, go eat a butt. Anyway, backdoor repair. Hey there. I worked on your back door a while ago. You were pleased with my service. But unfortunately, I didn't get your info to do weekly checkups. Let me know if you could use my services. Or know someone who would, or that would. Again, you or anybody. Bobby Baloney. Over here, everything is named after a tree to make it simple. Interesting. I can't remember what state you're in. Casual lush. What? Expect me to remember things. I'm pushing 40 here, people. Oh no, this one's silly. This one's like so classic. Blue or green-eyed woman in the supermarket, Mission District, San Francisco. Hello. I saw you at the market in San Francisco. We locked eyes. You reached for the frozen peas. I reached for the same hard frozen bag. I let your hand I let your hand have, and with mine releasing it to you. That was me. Was that you? Reach out to me. Wouldn't it be crazy if I found you this way? Oh, good lord. And something I mentioned on Friday was that traveling, as we have been through California for the in the misconnections categories, you see like you see a difference in the quality of the post, number of commas, punctuation, grammar's definitely a lot better in the bigger cities. And I mean, it's to be expected, but I don't know. Those Central California people are just like DTF, like simple. Be here in my room in like 30 minutes. Let's go. Like no, no flowery romantic little stories. But Thousand Men made a good point though. In those area college towns or whatever, you might also have maybe say a school or teacher, professor, or whatever, giving assignments to their writing students to post one of a misconnection. So No, it's just kind of little thought. It would make sense. It'd be kind of funny. It'd be fun for a class, I don't know, assignment. Um, okay, Berkeley. I worked in Berkeley for 3 years almost. Do not recommend. It's amazing because you can have like a total huge homeless camp. Uh-uh. Sorry, put my Berkeley hat on. Unhoused camp with people suffering from various mental illnesses. Many of them were in our parking lot. Our office was underneath the bridge. Yeah, or access to the office was rather. And there'd be needles all over the parking lot. Randos just yelling in the parking lot at nothing. So it was wild though, because you can go from one street, one block, over to the next block to Fourth Street, which is the posh little shops. They've got the Lululemon, Apple Store, all those things. Hey, Three Bears. Ooh, thanks for joining. But yeah, it was wild how you can go from one block to another block in the Bay Area, super hoity-toity to, you know, tent cities, basically. It was crazy. But yeah, Berkeley, eye contact at Berkeley Bowl West. I noticed you by the Berkeley Bowl West butcher counter. Are they allowed to eat meat in Berkeley? We had so many vegans and vegetarians. I noticed you by the Berkeley Bowl West butcher counter, and we made friendly eye contact as we shopped. I thought we had a little spark. If you read this, I'd love to ride bikes sometime. You, tall, handsome biker, with long blonde, Evan Dando. Who is Evan Dando? Meant to look that up. Oh, okay. So this ages the poster. This is Evan Dando. I mean, cool hair. American musician. The front man for the Lemonheads. I don't know them. Huh, interesting. Anyway, you, handsome biker. And every time I see like a biker, I think of Super Troopers, or the two opposing departments. The guy and the girl were going to meet and have a date or something. And they were going to go in disguise, and she's like, "Let's go as bikers." So she shows up in like the leather and sunglasses or whatever, and he shows up in the stretchy outfit with the helmet. And anyway, so biker, you tall handsome biker, and if he has that hair, I'm gonna go with motorcycle, wearing an orange beanie. Me, brunette with a big woven basque. Could you be any more Bay Area? Speaking of Chandler past, wearing a velvet orange top. Orange beanie, orange top. I waited by the pumpkins. I don't know. She's got a thing for orange. Orange fetish. As we checked out, but I didn't see you again. Orange, you gonna ask for my number? If this is you, send me a note with the time of day. It's just a little too cringe. I mean, is that cute or is it like super cringe? Should write messages to these people like Craigslist in your inbox. Who are you people? Right? Anyway, that one just was too cringy not to share. Oh, this is another cringe. Ooh, got a stage 5 clinger right here. Jake from State Farm. I hope you. Oh no, no, no. This is just awful. I hope you call me anytime you want. I hope you are happy. I think about you every day. This is obviously a woman. Hearing your voice made me cry. I've been holding back tears all week and you broke down my wall. Now I can't hold them back anymore. I hope you come back soon. I'm sure you won't see this, but it's making me feel better to get it off my chest. I love you so much. I don't know why this happened, but I do know how. Staring into your eyes and feeling your lips on mine, your body, your hands. Listening to you talk about yourself. All added up to this emotional roller coaster that was for a few weeks us. Thank you from the actually maybe he's Jake from State Farm. Maybe it is a dude. Again, crisscross flipperoonie switcheroony. That's the one I was thinking of. Oh, for a few weeks us. Thank you from the very bottom of heart. Thank you for the very bottom of heart. You're truly okay, kind of lost it there. You're truly made me feel loved, and no one can ever take that from us. I hope you find time in your life to message me so we can talk and find some closure or at least peace. I'm pretty sure I don't know, the proposed recipient is good. If you download the WhatsApp app, you can always message me there. It's completely private and untraceable, won't leave a mark on your phone bill. Somebody was a side piece. I've thought of everything. I hope I hear from you soon. You are perfect. Reply with where we met. I am a she, you are he. Okay. There you go. It is a woman. Kind of would have been funny if it was a dude, though. So I've gotten away from posting sad posts, but this one was just kind of like, whoa, 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 whoa. Bobby. I'm worried she might want to do things with oranges or pumpkins. Oh my. I mean, no, 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 not going down that imaginary rabbit hole. Man spreading. Okay, so we're gonna go to the new ones where we left off. Where did we leave off on this one? October 22nd. We are going to move on to October 27th. And in Lodi, which is more inland, it's they have like a Ford Bronco extravaganza my father-in-law loves to go to. And Lodi also, it's supposed to be where Sons of Anarchy took place. I don't know. I just say things. North County Waste Harney Lane. Title threw me off. You used to work up front with your beautiful light brown skin and looks that just took my breath to places it's never been before. You be robbing my heart every time I see you. It's like I fall in love a million times over. I'm the gentleman in the white truck. I hope you see this and respond because you're the one. Wow. That is something. Oh, speaking of randos at like at stoplights and stuff. So I had an appointment out of town in a larger city. And there's this guy. I was at the stoplight in the turn lane, and this guy was 2 lanes over. He was going to go straight. And I hear it go, hey, hey, like 4 times. And I look over, my windows are tinted. But I guess he could tell that I'm a woman or whatever. And he had his window down. This black guy with like dreads. And he's like, he starts blowing kisses out the window. And I'm like, married. And he said, I am too. And I'm like, oh no. Fortunately, the other cars started approaching and entering the lane in between us and kind of blocked. But he was doing like some kind of like, I don't know what hand gesture was going on. It wasn't quite scissoring, but it was something. Anyway, so that was my missed encounter, misconnection, I guess. I didn't, oh darn it, I didn't check to see if you wrote a post about me. Missed opportunity. Mm-mm-mm. People are ballsy though. It's insane. Uh, yeah. So, oh, also, I'm not doing a tier list today. We're just gonna review. And if any are your favorite, let me know. And I'm starring these because there were ones that I wanted to mention. Uh, Blonde mom at gymnastics in Napa. Napa was nice. It was a little overrated. It was only a 20-minute drive though. But depending on the time of day, it could take forever because traffic is garbage in Northern California. Absolute garbage. People drive like jerks. Dangerous. You are a cute blonde mom who picks your daughter up from class around 5:30. Sometimes you watch practice. Sometimes we make small talk. I'd like to see if we can take it a little further. Just talk to the woman. You're already talking to her. How do you think this is a good idea or this is the way to reach her? Unless we specifically said, I obsessively check misconnections and he thought it would be a cute thing. But come on, you already have dialogue. Bad Dazzer, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Monday. Oh, goodness. Okay. So that one wasn't fantastic or anything, but some of these were all right. Grateful in San Mateo. The other day at Trader Joe's San Mateo, I think they say Mateo. It's supposed to be Mateo, but probably no. I'm sorry. It's actually Matt EO. Yeah, probably. I must have ran into you at least 4 to 5 times. I have no idea if it was a sign from the universe, but I appreciated your smiles each time. I was the taller man with silver hair, and your smile suggested you might be a sweet woman in your 40s. Oh, period. 40s. Wish I wasn't so she shy, but any interest in a harmless cup of coffee or tea? The she shy made me laugh. I hadn't heard that one before. I don't get out much. But it reminded me of this viral stupid post that came out like this past week about the list of places to not take a woman on a first date because he said, let's get a harmless cup of coffee or tea. And 1000 Men and I had this talk. It's like everything on. Yeah, right. She shy level. What? I thought it was clever. Um, but yeah, I was talking to 1000 Men about it. And it's like, these are all totally acceptable places for a first date, especially coffee. Public place, you don't know this person, or you might know them, but it's casual, right? You're just getting to know. It's conversation. I don't know what these people want, but did you see this? A list of places not to take a woman on a first date. Ugh. I mean, enlarge, enhance. Whoa, whoa, too much. This is so stupid. So this is reporting out of LA, but it's from Twitter, X, whatever. A list of unacceptable places to take a woman on a first date is circulating on social media and sparking some backlash. Los Angeles radio station Power 106 is one of several accounts that shared the viral list on X, formerly known as Twitter, this week. It's unclear who originally curated the list, but it notes that several ladies reached out to help come up with the locations featured. Many of the places listed are popular. Always start with McDonald's. I, fine. I mean, I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. It hasn't been on the diet. Not that I've been keeping strictly to the diet for a long time. I have 30 more pounds to lose. It's hard though when you plateau and then I have to obsess. I have to really be in it. And I don't know, maybe it's the YouTube thing. I'm distracted. It's your fault. Oh, I'm the problem. It's me. I am always the problem. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, if you get McDonald's, yeah, Chipotle, Taco, no, Del Taco over Taco Bell, hands down. Anyway, many of the places listed are popular chain restaurants like Applebee's. Rom is the Applebee's connoisseur. Chili's, Olive Garden, Buffalo Wild Wings, Red Lobster, and the Cheesecake Factory. Other places include the movies, the gym, a bar, coffee or ice cream shops, a bowling alley, and sporting events. I don't know what's left for these people. I don't know what they want. Yeah, always go cheap because that weeds out gold diggers. Sure. But I guess I'm just not a gold digger. My brain doesn't work that way. It's like, yeah, do it cheap. Free, great. Go for a walk. Go to the pier. Go somewhere. Like, I don't know. I don't know what these younger ladies have in mind. With so many like locations listed, some people are wondering where else they can go. Yeah, really. This is stupid. Buffalo Wild Wings responded to the post saying, red flag emoji if she doesn't like wings, beer, and sports. 100. Yesterday, had buffalo wings and watched Fortune Fire. It was a great time. But yeah, total red flag. I mean, this actually, whoever posts this in a positive way, you know to stay away from. So another layer of filtering out the garbage. Right? Oh, let's see. ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith was also up in arms. First of all, what the hell's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? Ain't nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory, he exclaimed in a clip posted to X. I haven't been to a Cheesecake Factory since I was probably like 16, 17. And back then, I mean, it seemed nice. I hear it's overrated and overpriced, but I think the only other reference that I have to it is that the dad and stepbrothers goes there and drinks scotch. Anyway, some brands that didn't make the list were seemingly relieved. We're in the clear, Shake Shack commented under Complex Instagram post about the list. Dave and Buster's also wrote, y'all know where to go now. Here's the full list. This is so stupid. Oh my God. Cheesecake Factory. I don't think it's in order, but it's just the list. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, Your House. I would probably steer clear of inviting unless you know the person or you have background or whatever, maybe not your house. It might come off a little expecty. I don't know. Oh gosh, yeah. Dazzler. Go swimming so you know what you will wake up next to. Fair. I mean, a lot of women do wear a lot of makeup. I've been on stream without makeup. I'm getting more comfortable with it. I was always super insecure about it, but I'm getting more comfortable with my actual face. So, yay me. Oh, your house. Oh, your house is a restaurant? No, is it? Are you pulling my leg? Well, we don't have those here. Oh, it's Thai food. Well, they don't have those anywhere near me. No, that is not a chain restaurant. We have Yard House, but your house? No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Because it says the movies, which obviously is not a restaurant. Bad Dazzer. Always go to her house so they don't know where you live. Check out, she would make a good single mom. Really? Bobby? Hold on. Your house restaurant, your state. Okay, I stand corrected. It's an East Coast thing. It didn't come up in Google, and Google's always right the first time. Okay, okay, I concede. It's a house. It's a restaurant. But either way, your house, period, or your house, the restaurant, probably not a good idea. I don't know. No, house, not a great idea. Your house, I don't know how good their food is, so I couldn't recommend. But sure, it's a restaurant. It's fine. Who cares? You're not there for the food. You're there for the company. Conversation, getting to know each other. Is this worth having another one? And if it is, maybe you can go somewhere a little nicer where you don't have to talk so much. I don't know. Any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions. That's a little weird for a first date unless you're already acquainted. Even still, that'd be awkward to me. Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. Somewhere that requires a long drive. I actually like road trips. I think that would be fun. Bowling, fun. Nightclubs, maybe not for the first date just because it's hard to hear typically. And the drinks are expensive. Yeah, yeah, no. Um, a bar for just drinks. I would say coffee first. Next date, go to a bar. Not late. This list is totally insane. Yes. Waffle House. I've never been to Waffle House or sports events. I mean, if you both like sports, why not? To be fair, loud, not really conversation friendly, but this list is just stupid. I can't even. Women are, I mean, these women that compile this. Nope. Next. While restaurants are popular date night locations, choosing the perfect spot can be tough and perhaps even controversial. Considering the list above, if you want to impress your date at a charming eatery, Yelp released a list of the most romantic restaurants in each state earlier this year, none of which are part of a major national chain. That list can be found here if you're interested. But I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I crazy thinking that the first date isn't supposed to necessarily be like super duper romantic? It's supposed to be kind of a, especially if you're sending Craigslist posts out there. You don't know who they are. I mean, to be fair, most of the Craigslist posters are looking for something quick and easy. But okay, under the presumption you are actually looking for love. It sounds so stupid. You're actually looking for love. You post it on there. That person sees it. You go out on a first date. Is it reasonable to expect that they're going to go all out? Rose petals, a limo. Like, it's just so insane. Romance is dead. I agree. And I think what, in the sense too, that what the expectation is and what's considered romance these days is not really actually romance. So, classical romance is dead. This whole manufactured, superficial, petty, going out for a free meal. I don't know. I'm the type of person, if I would go for coffee, I would offer to buy my own. I don't know that I feel like that's what I would do. Unless it was obvious that, guy's taking lead and he wants to take me out and treat me. And it's like, okay, fine. I can see that. But the expectation, especially of these like low quality women, I mean, we've seen this, right? With the whole I have standards, bro. And for those that haven't, actually, you know what? I'll just I have standardsbro.com. It's a reality check as far as like the expectation of a what? Yeah, it's compatible with my browser. No, I don't want an extension added. Oh, also the prawn industry didn't help in the destruction of relationships. Sure, I mean, well, the degradation and the quality of people generally, right? And then you have the expectation for men to be making X amount of dollars in salary, be able to provide for them, pay for all of their expensive habits and, purse collections and shoes and be wine dined and, yacht parties and like all that stuff. And I've seen many videos, I'm sure you have too, like probably like TikTok length ones where it's like, or the memes, right? You have the Chad meme. And it's like, what do you bring? Me. I'm worth it. Why? It's like, aside from like, I mean, it is so weird, right? There's no expectation for women in within themselves. Like, it's just so frustrating. They have no talents. They all look the same. They all do the brats makeup, so they all end up looking the same. I don't know. This is a sad state of affairs. The free meal stuff is very common. I have known women that do that, plan out 7 days of dates to eat food that they cannot normally afford. Well, that's shitty. Hold on. Ah, it's working finally. Hold on. Chrome was doing some weird business. They have no skills either. Yeah, right. It's like, okay, let's say we're not talking about more progressive types. We're looking for the traditional types because women typically want a traditional situation, a man that will take care of them. They, if they choose to have kids, they want to be a stay-at-home mom. I work part-time, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't go outside of the home to work. Primarily because if I were to take a job and have to pay for like childcare, what's the point? It's so expensive. Pay for everything while leaving them to be independent. Yeah. Wine and dine at 69. Yeah, no skills. Yeah, this is the delusion calculator. Yeah, this is the female delusion calculator. No, this is I got standardsbro.com. It started with the female delusion calculator, and then they created another one for men. But this is the gold. And people wonder why I'm bitter. Yeah, I don't wonder. Oh, yeah, got it. Okay, so just this is a little side quest for today. Because that list was on my mind, and especially when I saw that post about meat for coffee. I don't know. We're just bear with me. Lower your standards, up your average. First question: have you always been a woman? I, in the current day and age, yeah, it's a fair question. But if you even ask that, you get called names. You get called bigot. You get called hateful for asking questions, or preferring biological either or, right? So yeah, this whole new world that we're in right now, it's just insane. It's just so crazy. Yeah, I was called a bigot and a transphobe because I retweeted Libs of TikTok once upon a time. The people that were not happy with my appearance on Space Couch yesterday, One took the time to write an open letter to Brian and talk about how disappointed he was with Brian for having a far right transphobe on his show and platforming these people. I'm a these people now. And it was just wild. He took the time, and I'm pretty sure he had to do the search and have filters for like specific keywords that he wanted to know my stance. And it's wild though, right? So you have some rando, and I don't know if they're actually friends. To me, he's a rando. You have some rando person looking into potential guests of someone else that they want to have on, they're looking forward to. And you're going to seek out where they do not meet the progressive test. They do not met like they're not good enough. They're according to my standards, this person is morally bankrupt, and you can't platform them. I mean, you can, it's your call, but I'd be very disappointed with you. It was extensive, this open letter to Brian, and he's all about free speech. And I'm glad that he went through with the show because they would have continued saying negative things about me and his even talking about having like to allow me on his show. The hate was gonna happen anyway. And it's amazing though that everyone in the comments, this is all on Facebook, and it's like, get away from Facebook is toxic. I don't know, like Twitter seems less toxic because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, all the people that were like so disappointed in him, and they have this like image of me as this like far right whatever whatever because I shared a tweet or I had an opinion on like Dylan Mulvaney being, being a caricature of what women are supposed to be, and that there's no one way to be a man or a woman. Everyone's different. But it's embarrassing, right? To portray this is what a woman is when you're like super vapid and vacuous. Yeah, it's offensive. So anyway, but he pulled probably 8 of my tweets or retweets and screenshot them and linked them so that everybody can dogpile. Haven't gotten any hate on Twitter yet, but they posted my profile, my links, and people were not happy. Going through them though, it was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, that was a banger. That was a good one too. Oh, these are like best of tweets. Like, but the people there in that chat were totally horrified, and I'm a horrible person. All the things. You don't know me. Anyway, female delusion calculator for those of you who don't. Nemesis. Did somebody say I'm a transphobe? I mean, I'm not scared of anybody. I don't hate people either. Do what you want. Okay, first question. Do you need a prostate examination after 40? Oh, hey, it's Mr. Hominoid. Hey, I'm so sorry I didn't see you in the chat last time, especially with the panel show. I don't always see because I'm talking and I'm flipping tabs. Whoa, I knocked my Celsius over. So I didn't mean to miss you, and thank you so much for being a local supporter. I really appreciate it. Like my woman, like I like my coffee without other men's peckers in them. That's a classic one. It's so good. Trans women are always oh, punny, punny. I love it. Overreacting. Trolls are a sign that you're moving up in the world. Yeah, my media empire, as Brian called it. My billion shows that I appear on and try to stream. Oh, if life is a horrible person, then I'm the enemy of mankind. Yes, absolutely. And that's why you're on the zombie apocalypse team. I don't want those guys. The ones that are in hating on me. They would not hold up. I'll tell you that. Oh, Mr. Helmet alive and healed up nicely now. Awesome. That's so good. If y'all don't know Mr. Hominoid, he had like a home invasion thing happen recently. A couple guys broke in because he has classic cars that are awesome, and caught him by surprise. He fought back and chased them off, but he did get damaged a bit, and I'm glad he's healing up. I like how that guy went off when he said he had a real vagina. I didn't even say real vagina. So for those who missed it, Brian, when he was doing his little background and finding out what I've been on, what I'm up to and stuff, he pulled Simcast because it came up in search or something, and he thought that was my show, and I'm like, no, it's a comedian, Chrissy Mayer. She has a full female panel on Sundays or once a week or whatever, however I said it. But basically that. And she's got, she rotates through female creators, and there's a couple OnlyFans models that are regular. Like, I'm just saying what it is, right? And then I'm like, and because I have a vagina and I have a channel, like, I got invited on. And so, yeah, the person in the chat was so upset. Said, of course they. And in the comments, the hateful comments about me being hateful, everyone's referring to me as they. And it's like, they're not using my preferred pronouns. How rude. I mean, pot, kettle, you know. Anyway, but yeah, of course they had to mention genitalia. And so I messaged Brian after. I'm like, oh, and sorry for you saying vagina on your stream earlier. And he's like, no, say vagina all you want. Like, okay. Oh gosh, what a weird 24 hours. Female delusion calculator. So if we just, what? We need to get a decent ad blocker because this is garbage. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna pretend I'm 30. I'm gonna pretend I'm 30. So for a guy, what would I be seeking? Especially modern woman, 30 years old, only really, in my opinion, only a few more years if you want to have kids, to have kids. I'm too old to have kids. My cousin, she had a kid at 40 and 41 or something. It's like, yeah, no, not for me. And it's a bunch of gentlemen in the chat here, I believe, non-vagina havers. Bye, homie. Um, when you turn 35 and you get pregnant after that, it's referred to as a geriatric pregnancy because there's more risks, more complications, from for the pregnancy itself and delivery. So, I mean, it's medically problematic. So, as a woman with that in mind, I didn't want to have kids past a certain age. Even still, how old was I? I was 32 when I got pregnant, um, 33 and some change when I had her. Um, but even still, I mean, it wasn't pleasant. And I'm sure if I had a kid 10 years earlier, it would have been easier. I had gestational diabetes. It was a mess. Anyway, so female delusion calculator. I am a 30-year-old woman. I am seeking a man to provide for me because I'm ready to get married now. So uh, I'll go. Okay, let's say 30, 30 for 30, up to 45. Is that too big of a? Guys can have kids into their 70s. Well, impregnate into their 70s or something, right? Howard has a deer disease. Be careful if his eyes go red. I like to be referred to as they. It signifies the many voices in my head. Hey, you and them. You should get all of your personalities together sometime. 40 to 55 for the men's that I'm looking for in this scenario. Yeah, 30 is a bit young, huh? All right, let's go 35 to 50. Here's okay. We're not going to exclude married for now. Yeah, they are established. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to stick with 35 to 50 just for this example. This little exercise. We're not excluding married, so obviously, okay. In this scenario, in this search, I'm not looking for a husband. I'm just looking for a man. Race, any color, or let's say you like white guys. All right. Actually, know what? Nope. First round, any color or shade. Minimum height. What does the typical woman always say these days? Has to be 6 feet tall, right? And they can't be obese. Is yeah. This is. I'm going off of what I am imagining the modern woman to be. Has to be 6 feet tall, not fat. Minimum income. Seen some of these women in interviews, like on Jubilee. They're like, "How much should your husband make?" And they're like, $500,000 a year would be low. It's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, exclude obese. Let's let's say I'm a reasonable progressive woman in 2023. 100 sounds like not enough. But okay. 6 feet tall, not obese, doesn't care if he's married, any color, 100K minimum income. This is an ad. Go away. We're gonna find out what the chances are. My ideal man. Any marital status, any race, at least 6 feet, not obese, earning at least $100,000 per year. And I believe this is only for the US. I think. I think. I think it might explain it. Probability chart. US male. According to statistical data, the probability of a guy in the US male population ages 35 to 50 meets your standard is 2%. 2% of the entire population. And this is any race, married. The delusion score, 3 out of 5 cat litter bags. Aspiring cat lady is what you will become. So we're going to do another search. We're only going to change exclude married. To exclude married, all the other same stats. Any race, 6 feet tall. Everyone has to be 6 feet tall. And minimum 100K. Find out. Oof. 0.37%. 0.37%. Oh, the rules of sixes. 6 inches, 6 feet, 6-figure income. That's what they say. And they do want you to have over 100K income, right? I mean, depending on where you live, 100K can get you support a 2-person household, but you're not going to be buying Gucci handbags and going out yachting on the weekends and buying your own, I don't know, summer home in 3 different countries or something, which is delusional, obviously. Keebler, I'm 5'5", so I'm already excluded. We'll visit that. We'll visit that next. So 6 feet tall, any race, not married, 6 feet tall, 100 grand a year, 0.37%. Delusion score, 4 out of 5. Cat enthusiast. It's just, this is such a reality check, and I think every woman who says, I can't find a man, I'm so great, I'm so this. Okay, well, what are you looking for? And what you're looking for, what are they looking for? Are you that? You know? So it's like the double standards. It's insane. All right, so we're gonna go same age bracket, 35 to 50. Height. Let's go 5'5". Keebler, let's go. 100 grand. Find out. 2.3%. That's it. Not married, by the way. It's still totally, absolutely delusional. It's not until you get to where you consider like what the actual average salary is in the US, and that's for any race. Let's say white guy. When a white guy, he's got to be at least 5'5". 100 grand. Let's stick that. And not married. 1.7%. The women are just absolutely insane. And I mean, like we were saying earlier, as far as like romance is dead and expectations are, it's clown world out there, and I don't envy anyone in the dating pool. But yeah, it's Craigslist isn't really a place to find it though. Bobby, I just did the male version and I'm confused. Apparently my ideal woman is 12%. There's a lot more women that are available than men. Well, the ideal, right? So let's do something wild here. Because when we consider exclude obese, you're talking about like the BMI standard, right? I am considered obese for my height right now. Yeah, I mean, people have seen me full body. I carry it well, but I'm according to the BMI chart. No, I'm actually overweight. I was obese. I'm overweight, but I don't know if this goes that detailed. So let's just say include obese. What if they're really great? They make the money. They've got the height. You can work out. So All right, so any color, not married, at least 5'5", with little extra chub, 100K, find out. Oh, the women's calculator also has men with. Oh, wait. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see. Hold, please. Where are the men with kids? Exclude obese. Where is it? Is there a different link? Oh my goodness, doggos. Stop fighting. At 12%, I put in not married, no children, not obese, not excluding overweight. Yeah, it gets a little more detailed there, doesn't it? Any height, any race, any income. What? So 12% of the population of the US in the female category fit your lady. Hmm, interesting. This is accurate at all. I think so the I got standards bro as far as like the men's. This one came out a lot longer ago than the female version. So maybe it's still got some bugs to work out and data to analyze or feed the system or something. I'm saying that 2.3% includes those men that have kids but not married. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see. I get it. But if we're looking at from a realistic standpoint, 35, 50, any color, sure. Height, I don't have a preference. But as far as like the reality check for income, and I'm a little biased because I have a kid and I know what it costs to run a household and stuff. But let's say I'm single, no kid, and I work. Considering when I was working full time a few years back, I was making 80, but that was Bay Area too. Go 70. Let's see. Bad Dadzer says, Bobby, how many flags? You need at least 4 before they're worth dating. Again, Nemesis would agree. You guys need to get together. The crazier, the better. If he's in threat of bodily harm, he's down. Okay, so ideal man, not married, any race, at least 5'5". I'm 5'5" as well. Any weight, at least 70 grand a year. 8% of the US population meets the standards. How many women would you be able to interview just, well, I guess we're in the virtual world. How many women would we be able to talk to online or meet on a dating app that would choose this? They're all crazy. I'm sorry, fellas. You're screwed. Anyway. Oh gosh. That went off on a little journey there. Let's see. So we got here because we're talking about standards and expectations and where to take or not take someone on the first date. This delay in chat is driving me nuts because I want to show it on screen. Okay, let's see. Apparently, only 22% of the population has no kids and aren't married. Wow. Interesting. Make sure you have insurance. In the UK, hospitals are free, so plus plus. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of other, factors that could or should be factored into the eligibility, requirements. Those women are the ones you pull the Puerto Rican, the Puerto Rican pull out. That's where knock her up and jump. I think countries, not just counties. Go out for milk and never come home. Oh no. Need cigarettes. Okay, let's see. Well, let me make it a little bigger for you. While restaurants are popular date night locations, choosing this perfect. Oh, I already read that paragraph. Yelp did a list of where to take your lady friend or first date person, whatever you are, whatever you're into. Keebler. No, counties are fine. Oh no. Location isn't the only thing that matters. Who picks up the tab is also a highly debated topic. Financial tech company Affirm surveyed 2,000 Americans in 2021 and found that 68% of respondents expect their date to at least offer to split the tab. That's what I said. Meanwhile, a LendingTree survey that polled more than 1,500 Americans in 2022 found that 54% of men believe the man should pay for a first date. 26% of women said date costs should be split between the two parties. Additionally, 34% of Gen Z respondents said the person who asked the other on the first date should pay regardless of gender. Interesting. I think that goes to the point of do a thing or get coffee where it's not so formal and like, I don't know, less awkward. You're just like, oh, I got my coffee. Oh, you got your coffee. Cool. Okay. And then, the next one and the next one, you'll work it out. You'll see what kind of dynamic you have. If it's more classic style, I do expect men to open the door for me and stand on the right side of the curb, correct side of the curb. Excuse me, the outside of the curb when we're walking. But yeah, doors opening, not to the car necessarily, but buildings. I appreciate it. Pulling out chairs, I don't know. Doors, doors. I like the doors. Flux, is Flux here? There she is. Do all the things. Flux is here. She's crazy. She gave me a wrench too, Flux. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. How you doing, Flux? Are you working? You usually catch me at the tail end when I'm gonna wrap things up, but I'm not wrapping it up yet. I have a little bit more I wanted to share. Just I was telling them, I don't know if you were listening, but we went on a whole side quest. Saw the potion seller, all the things. Okay, so that's the end of that article. But yeah, crazy. People are absolutely crazy. And we got there because this post. This guy runs into this lady or person. Yeah, sweet woman in your 40s. I gotta double check every time. He was too she shy. Isn't that cute, Flex? She shy? I've never heard that before. I mean, not saying it's like cute, like, yeah, I'd go on a date with him, but like just reading it as a viewer, it was cute. Oh, you're just getting off work. Cool. Yay. Monday, Monday. The potion seller actually gave us his potions this time. We're going into battle. We are in need of your strongest potions. Okay, so let's see. There was a few more. Uh, Nothing too lengthy. That's what she said. Garage meetings. I miss you. We meet in my garage, and I lost your number. I miss seeing you and like you to text me. You know my number. You said your name was Lisa. I want to know more about this. Should I pretend to be Lisa? I'm gonna have to change my. I need another email. So I created an email account to respond to more of the frisky, sexy, weird ones called Squishmitten. I don't think the Squishmitten account would be appropriate to email garage meetings. I need a sweet one, more of an innocuous one. Oh no! LOL, yes, Lisa is ginger. Oh dear. I have questions. I do need to make another email address. Yeah, Squishmitten for the sexy, weird ones, freaky deaky, and something more Lisa-y. Lisa-esque. I don't know. Seems kind of like a freak that used to meet in the garage. I don't know. I don't know. I had questions though. Thought I'd present it to you. Garage meetings. What is it anyway? Okay, this one takes effort because my brain wants to fix it. What is it anyway? Who are we? Wasted Manor. I haven't looked it up. Wasted Manor. What dream chase had you leave all you knew? I've moved, I've grown, and I've shrunk, but I rarely meant to leave anyone. Now I yearn for another aimless night, all of us together, even though we can't reach out. These misconnection poets, I'll say, I don't know. They need work. So, yeah, that was kind of a throwaway one, but it was just really tall white man complimented me on the 4th and Market. Friday at 5:43 p.m. Exiting. I was exiting that dreaded Walgreens. Yeah. I clumsily bumped into you and it startled me. You were as cool as can be and picked up my phone. You said you've never seen a girl with eyes as beautiful as mine. I said thank you and quickly walked away. Scurried. If you're reading this, I'm sorry I didn't stay and talk. I had so many thoughts. I can't stop thinking about this moment. It's been replaying in my mind for the last few hours. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This was posted 3 days ago? Friday? Is that what it was? Where's my calendar? Friday, yeah. I don't know. I guess it was just weird because she says Friday at 5:43 like it was a different day, and then she says last few hours. I'm like, oh, okay. Grow and shrunk. I grow and shrink every time. I'm like, oh no, go to the strip club. Oh dear. Let's see. Uh, got some guys at the gym here. To the hot redhead in the gym shorts. I don't know. My brain does a little roller coaster. Hot redhead in gym shorts. I'm thinking like somebody like Amaranth, gym shorts, and then you get into the context and you're like, oh wait, 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 wait. Pull back, reverse that, start again. To the hot redhead in the gym shorts at Caliva, Caliva on 7th in San Jose. Every time I walk in, I hope to see you and your handsome face and smile. I saw you today and was actually stoked because it had been a minute. I ended up being helped by the dude right next to you. Squinty eyes. I was hoping to gather enough courage to give you my number and hoped you also like men. LOL. Parentheses. Lots of rainbow swag on the lanyard, so fingers crossed. LOL. You were having a rough day and I could see it. I was in line stones. Okay, I don't know what this means. Maybe it's a typo. Maybe I'm just dumb. I was in line, stoned, scheming of rubbing your belly in ways I would make your day better, trying very hard not to stare. I didn't want to make your day harder or weirder, phrasing, harder or weirder than it already was. I hope you had a better night. I'll wait patiently till I land on your station and tell you how handsome you are. Have a great weekend. By the way, the new point system is whack. Hope you see this. Heart M. Like I said, the ones in Northern California, they write a lot better. Central California was pretty hot garbage. And to be fair, there wasn't a whole lot going on in like way Southern California, like the San Diego. They weren't very entertaining. We had a couple poets show up. It wasn't great. So that's why I expanded it to from San Diego to Los Angeles and adjacent. And then Central California from like some Bakersfield, Desert Folk, up to like Merced, Modesto, Farmtown, USA. Let's see, was that? Oh, I have a few more. I just have a few more. They're not long ones. Oh no, my camera's doing it again. It did this to me last night. Hold on. Oh please. Yeah, I was on MG stream last night and my derping out. Um, maybe it's a sign from the universe, guys. This wasn't meant to be. I'll write about it on the next misconnection. Oh, camera, where are you? Let's see. Maybe. Yay, I'm back. Kind of, well, tweaked. Okay. This is truly a boomer site, like actual boomers. Senior looking for senior. Senior looking for other seniors to give pleasure to. I mean, at first when I see a senior looking for a senior, I don't always go immediately to degenerate old people. The ones on here are. My brain hasn't adjusted yet, but it will. I've learned so much. T, Redwood City. Hi, we sat together at the Renaissance Fair and met the Queen. Hope you may see this and drop me a line. Oh no! I swear, I'm not moving anything. I promise. I think it's a sign from the universe. I'm just gonna have to pull the string here a minute. One more time. Mm. Okay. While you have me back here, I'm going to say that was kind of cute, and they probably seem like nerds that would actually find each other on here. Mm. I'm gonna skip a couple. Hey, Costco Daddy, Mountain View. Yeah, right? Cameras are like printers. They only work when they want to, for sure. Man. It's only started doing that though in the last couple days, and I don't really mess with my wires or anything. So I don't know. I swear we locked eyes at least once while we kept running into each other in different aisles. If you're into rough Asian guys, I'm a big fan of dad bods. Hope to run into you again. Oh my. Oof. Mm. Okay. Okay. Two more. Tracy Beauty. You were in need of help. The candy you wanted was on the top shelf. You were trying your best, but I couldn't manage. I stepped in and helped. Between you still grabbing and me trying to help, our bodies touched. You asked how tall I was. I answered 6'3". I gave you the pack of candy you wanted. What candy was it? If you're interested in the possibility of starting something, answer this post and perhaps, along with the candy, we can share something sweeter. Wow. Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. this was this is probably the best one in recent memory. The gay thirst is real in Northern. Yeah, big time. It's Mecca for sure. San Francisco, it's the Bay. They put like rainbows on city signs and stuff. Like it's part of it is. It is the capital. Yeah, this one was good. The something sweeter. Chef's kiss. Beautifully done. I think he's talking to a woman. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It was well written. I like it. And I okay, two more. Two more. It took me a minute for this one. And I think I'm getting it right, but it took me a minute to get to that conclusion. Animate. Adult male looking for female only. Animate for some fun time. Please reply ASAP. Thanks. Hear me out. Is he looking for an enema mate, like an enema friend? Please, I need an answer in the chat. Is that what you're getting from this post? Because it's not a real word. Oh wait, wait. Oh, spelling's wrong. Okay, it's still not a word. Oh, you're welcome. I think that's. Do you agree? Is that what he's looking for? Enema partner. For some fun, some cheeky fun. Okay, I lied. There's two more now. Afro Velma in Stockton. I drank too much liquid. I'm dying over here. Mm. So I'll have some more. I'm talking too much. Yes, I agree. And the world needs to be hit by an asteroid. Okay. See, I didn't go to Urban Dictionary today. A partner with whom you share erotic intimacy. And now we know there's a word for it. I mean, of course there's a word for it, but now we know the word. And you too can find your own enemy on Craigslist misconnections. Gross. Anyway, humanity was a mistake. Afro Velma in Stockton. Oh my gosh, dogs. Stop fighting. Stop, stop, stop. Pugs fighting. It's one of the most obnoxious sounds because they're like, and I don't think you can hear them because I have NVIDIA broadcast on, but they don't really bite so much as just like hippos, like open mouth, kind of just, and their breath smells so bad. It just stinks up the place. And it's really pathetic looking. Anyway, I was at Walmart on Hammer Lane around between 8:30 and 9 p.m. and I saw a super sexy Afro thick black Velma. She had me like Jankies. We made eye contact when we passed opposite to each other by the electronics section. I was right behind when we were heading to the registers. I was going to ask for your number, but an old friend stopped me to say hi. I hope you see this. If you do, hit me up. Maybe we can solve some mysteries together. kind of clever, right? Uh-oh. Oh no, Bobby. I looked up swim from the earlier one and it told me it's a way to keep from drowning. I feel dumb. That was coded language. I don't know what it meant. I've thought about it way too much and I am not happy about it. Not happy. All right, so Afro Velma, that was kind of cute, clever. Hello, White Rabbit. Hello. Good to see you. I'm wrapping it up here in a minute because don't hold your urine, folks. Nemesis said that was basically a missed opportunity for my merch. Next time, next design, I will do something with that. Oh my gosh, I read so many of these. Ah, last one of the day. We're coming up on an hour and a half. REI cashier, Santa Rosa. Oh my. You are the absolutely gorgeous caramel skinned woman cashier this morning. We smiled at each other a couple of times and you made me weak in the knees. Thank you for making REI beautiful this morning. I think that was just a compliment giver. I don't think he's looking for anything. Oh goodness. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Like, do the thingy bobbers. No other plans to stream the rest of the day, but you never know. I'm weird. I don't know, maybe a game stream, maybe not. I don't know. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I've got to run some errands and yeah, this was fun. I like the little side quest. That was enjoyable for me. Oh gosh, I'm trying to find my outro, all the things. Play play Minecraft. I don't confession, I don't know how to play Minecraft. I've never tried. I'm a bad nerd. No, maybe I'm just an old nerd. Hitler. Alrighty. That's it for today. Catch me on the next one. I'm not sure which region I'm going to visit next. If you have suggestions, please put them in the comments. The spicier, more degenerate, more entertaining, the better. If you can think of some wacky towns or cities, counties, we'll go there. So, yeah, suggestions, words are hard. Suggestions below in the comments. And I will catch you next time. Bye.